I'm Martin Chávez. I'm the Executive Director of ICLEI Local Governments for Sustainability, USA. An intelligent city, many things. Today, at least my understanding, the way we approach cities are, one, connecting people with technology in a way that makes sense, that facilitates and enhances the quality of life. The most intelligent cities are those cities that have taken data, have assembled it, disassembled it, put it together every different which way you can, and then applied it in a way that allows people to go about their daily lives. I don't think there's really any shortage of data. The challenge is how you can put it together in a way that makes sense. It's almost like having a roadmap that actually makes sense, that's user-friendly. Most people in their day-to-day lives don't think that much about how a city is constructed. That's more for the academicians and the local elected officials. But they know what works for them. They know what facilitates their lifestyle. And so the truly intelligent cities actually have that data, make it in a way that's user-friendly, that makes sense to people in daily lives. Everyone reacts and responds just a little bit differently to information. We filter it differently depending on generation, sometimes level of education. And so to the extent that we can, one, have a common understanding of how to utilize technology for the broader good, but then also have the nuances for those who may want to delve deeper and for whom it might be more important in their day-to-day lives. It always fascinated me as a mayor when you put information out to the public, how they would respond differently to it. And depending on the vehicle that was utilized, they would respond differently again. The Internet's a whole different vehicle for communication. And it causes and allows people in a distributed format to assemble and disassemble, to associate with those with whom they may share views and perspectives, common likes, but also to understand better the common dislikes. Technology today, in this country and I think globally, is also an indicator, a measure of social equity and justice. Because not everyone has access to those tools. And I think we all understand intuitively that if you don't have access to the tools that constitute the bridge to the future, you're not going to the future in the way that you ought to be able to. And so one of the challenges is to make sure those tools are broadly distributed, are accessible to the public, because otherwise I think we lose part of our unique values as Americans, and that is that opportunity ought to be equal. Access to technology ought to be equal as well. ICLEI's guiding principle is sustainability, fashioned around what have now become the traditional 3 E's of environment, economics, and equity, social equity. And it's interesting because oftentimes people, when they talk about sustainability, they talk about equity, but they don't fully comprehend it. And of the 3 E's, it's the most difficult to penetrate. Certainly, it's a little bit mushier than the others. But without it, unless you have fair access, equal opportunity when it comes to technology and the benefits that technology provide to quality of life, well then there's no social justice, and then it's not America.